I believe that our stories truly, truly can create change in the world. And that is your stories. That is your wisdom. The fact is, though, that sometimes those old adventures get a little stuck. They are told so many times that they kind of lose their meaning. I worked with somebody who their story was told all over the New York Times and the news and was written about everywhere. And she comes to me and she says, it's old, it's cardboard now. I'm so tired of telling this story. Everybody says, oh, wow, that story's so great. So you have to be responsible to go back to your own adventures. Go back in time. Look around a little bit. Look around. See what you smell. See what you hear. Is there something else that is informing a way that story can be told that's relevant to now? Engage them in the journey. That idea of considering a landing point, a metaphor that brings your audience in a more connected way into your story so then you can deliver the information where they're open and curious. Engage them in the journey. Transformation is key. So the act of telling a story where someone thought this and now they think something slightly different is critical. And that innermost cave moment, that moment of mystery, that moment of being uncertain is actually the catalytic material to bring that transformation. Don't forget to elevate out. It's not just about getting into that problem, into that challenge. You have to think about what was the way from that challenge into that insight. Don't just go to the insight. If you just go straight to that insight, it's boring. It can sound a little bit like you're puffed up, like, hey, I know what happened. Let me just tell you about how great this is. But that's not actually what this is. This is about showing the challenge and then bringing them out into the lesson. The lesson is what anchors the change. Telling better stories means being a better listener. And that means sometimes you might be hearing a story that you feel like you've heard before, or that you're kind of tired of, or you're wanting somebody to get to the point. But if you listen on a deeper level and you share that compassion of how hard it is to actually tell a story in a way that gives meaning, that informs someone, that creates that shift in a conversation by listening deeply. Land your meaning. When I hear stories, I ask 10 different ways. I ask, what is the meaning of this? And I might not ask it outwardly. I might just be asking myself, why is this so important right now? Why is this so important? And we don't always know, but when you can get a hold of that key component, that last piece, and you can offer that, then you can also play with the story and play with the way of connecting with your audience that can change the entire game.